My wife texted it. Yeah, she's got it. Okay.
Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. I'm Mayor Chris Martin, calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Chris Martin.
Here.
Jacob Palmesel. Absent. Levi Jones.
Here. I'll start with the approval of minutes for the May 21st, 2025 meeting.
Motion to approve.
I'll second. Any further discussion? Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Next is the approval of claims for $1,095,521.20. This includes claims for $678,578.44, payroll $302,942.92, and wellness for $114,000. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Second.
Call for question?
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Any public comment? Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment? Seeing none, on to old business. We have the trash bid awarding. We received several bids, and the lowest responsive and responsible bidder was determined. So I'm going to make a motion to add on to the agenda the trash bid awarding. Make a motion to add.
Second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right. So the Logansport City Council Finance Committee met on May 19th to examine the bids and give their recommendations for the Board of Works and Safety to award the bid for the City of Logansport's trash collection services. This is today. Today is the decision. The finding made by the Finance Committee was that GFL Environmental was the lowest responsive and responsible bidder in this process, and the committee recommended the awarding of the bid for trash collection services to the same. The Board of Public Works and Safety will meet today, and we did make sure that everything was good, and I'm very proud of the committee, the trash committee that was put together between the Deputy Mayor and, of course, Council President Dave Morris, working very diligently on this. I mean, this has been a multiple-year look at, right, Dave? So we're very excited to finally get to a point where we're like, let's move on, right? So very excited to have GFL Environmental here to accept that. And you guys want to say anything to the public?
Yeah, we're just very excited to be selected, and we're looking forward to providing an outstanding service to the community, and excited to be a partner. Looking forward to it.
Very good. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. So without further ado, I'll make a motion to approve the trash agreement with the City of Logansport to GFL Environment.
Second.
Call for question?
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, on to new business, contracts and agreements. We've got the translation agreement for Maximo Gutierrez. He is going to be a good translator. I'm excited for that one. So I'll make a motion to approve the translation agreement for Maximo Gutierrez.
Second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Next up is Terry Rogers Auction Services. This is for the auction that we put together, and Terry has been doing it for quite a while, and he does a very good job with it. So I'll make a motion to approve the Terry Rogers Auction Services contract.
Second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Yes.
All right, next up is Judy Masters HPC Representative Agreement. Aaron?
The Historic Preservation Commission is putting on a window workshop on how to restore historic windows. With that workshop, they are providing, I think they can do like 12 different people for that group, and they want to provide lunch. It's a 2-day workshop, and so they want to pull that out of their budget that they have. So this is just reimbursement to pay for the lunch and breakfast during that workshop.
And this is your budget?
Yeah, there's a line item for HPC out of my budget.
Okay. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the Judy Masters HPC Representative Agreement.
Second.
Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Next is Jan Foley, Chapel Construction Change Order number 6.
This is to add bumpers to the parking lots, and we have had quite a bit of changes in the reductions and things, so we can afford to do this. It's out of the regular, or out of what we're buying, anything that has to do with the clubhouse. That's the budget that comes out of, so.
Perfect. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the Chapel Construction Change Order number 6.
Second.
Call for question?
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Next is WLHM Summer of Fun Marketing.
This is our radio programs that we're going to be working on with the River and WHCR to promote July 4th safety, and also Mulehausen Aquatic Center, and just July 4th in general, so.
That's a good deal.
You were going,
I know from radio, yeah, I mean,
well, that's because, that's.
radio advertising, I can tell you.
We're a nonprofit, and they give us as many as we pay for, so.
That's awesome.
So it's really a good deal, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I'll make a motion to approve the WLHM Summer of Fun Marketing Agreement.
I'll second.
Question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
All right, and next is the John Deere Financial Lease Purchase Agreement.
And this is for a tractor for the golf course. And it's a 5-year lease to own. And so you're approving that lease, and then the first payment of, is that not, I can't, it's not big enough. Almost $10,000 is due with the signing of this agreement, so.
Very good. Also
Yeah,
out of
and
your
that's
budget.
out of the regular golf budget,
Gotcha, okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the John Deere Financial Lease Purchase Agreement.
Second.
Call for question?
Levi Jones.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. I'll make a motion to add to the agenda the Logansport Parks and Recreation Department Administrator's Management Report.
Second.
Call for question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Levi Jones.
All right, Jan, the floor is
I
yours.
didn't want to wait until June to give the April report.
Sure.
So.
I appreciate
Thank you for adding that.
course.
The Dykeman Clubhouse is open for business, the new one, and it's just beautiful. We had a record weekend, I believe, and I think everybody's just really excited to have something so nice in our, I think, when you think about, well, how much money they've spent on that, but, you know, there are a lot of people that are passionate about golf, and this is just going to help that passion, and or maybe encourage that passion with people that maybe aren't there yet. So we really hope that it makes a difference in our golfing numbers and in revenue as well. So
Isn't the chamber the first golf outing?
on June the 4th, yep.
Next week.
And then the 2 days later is the boys sectional for the state, and I don't think they have any more after that, but, and then we also have golf lessons, junior golf lessons for the kids, the week of June 23rd, and just, you know, there's lots of stuff regularly going on, so I think it's good to be there now, because there's not going to be time to mess around with it later, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really looking great, so, they've already started working on the or the simulator room, and back up the driving range of the seating has been completed, and you can start to see grass growing there, so. The goal is not to have the driving range ready until next year, so, but the simulator room, we hope, is done by the end of the summer, so, because we're installing it, we didn't pay anybody to install it, so. The golf maintenance barn, we're still waiting on a design release from the state, so, anyway. Trail cameras, we have been working with Mission MSP to get the trail cameras installed. Some are still yet to come. I know they were working on them yesterday, and then I guess they're coming again on the 5th and 6th of June. Hopefully they're done by then, so that's our goal. ADA assessment, everything is done. We just finished Coal Bridge, the Eel River Run, the Melbourne Park, Little Turtle Waterway, Trail and Park, the Iron Horse Park, and Houston Park. And they had a lot of good things to say about Iron Horse Park and Houston Park, so just be pleased with that. The Spencer Park paving is complete, and it looked absolutely great for about a week, and then the rain and the wind and everything brought all the debris down, and so we have to figure out a way to get rid of some of that stuff.
No.
Anyway, but that's okay. We're waiting for our state permit for our barn replacement at Spencer Park. And then again, the Spencer Park playgrounds will be installed in August. We're going to wait till school is back in session before we start that project, so. The Heritage Park fountain, of course, has been removed. Grain Industrial helped us do that. And we signed that contract last week, so anyway. And then we're working on Christmas in the Park, if you can believe that. We're still looking for people who are IU alumni to help us with a big IU display, because the Purdue alumni have already paid for theirs, so it's time for the IU folks to come forward.
How did I say that out loud?
And then we applied for a grant request to the CCVB for summer promotion funds, and that did not get, it was turned down, so it's kind of disappointing. So we have had a lot of good things going on recreation-wise. We hosted Earth Day and had about 300 people that have participated. That was on April 12th. And then we did a ribbon cutting at the Eel River Pavilion in the Lower Spencer. Had I known when they were going to do the paving, we would have waited, but I didn't know that they were going to be so Johnny on the spot about it.
They weren't quick with it.
Anyway, but it went well, really well. And then we had our daddy-daughter dance here on May 9th. And we had 200 people. It was amazing. It was a wonderful day. And I have to say that Carrie Yax did a wonderful job on that. And many programs that we've had, she did resign here a week ago. And so we are looking for a new recreation director.
Is that more than we had the previous year?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was. And we did it all at one time too, instead of, we tried to break it up in other times, but it was just so much more everybody was so much more festive, I guess. So we didn't have to have one crowd that wasn't festive and another crowd that was. So it just, anyway. We've done a lot of cleanup on for storm damage throughout the parks. I couldn't tell you how many trees we lost. We did lose several. We have the Dykeman West restroom is now operational. The new one that was in Fairview Park restroom is all operational. The Aquatic Center inside the bathhouse, we replaced all the interior lights with new LED fixtures. And we got a new electric light at the Wright Street Bark Park that is on a timer. It's so you can play till 10 o'clock at night, every night. So we did have some graffiti at Spencer Park, but while they were paving, we were painting. So we are working with Dan Gingrich to get some budgeting figures for acoustics at the McHale Complex. And so anyway, we're working on that one. Lots of shelter rentals coming along here. I didn't really figure those out closely yet, but and you can see that we have a really good start to the year through the end of April on our golf numbers, and I think they're just going to get better all the time. So anyway, any questions?
No, I think we're good. Well, I'll make a motion to approve the report from the Parks Administrator.
Second?
Call for question?
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
Thanks, Jan. All right, next is the Street Department. Chad? First up is the city street closure request.
Yes, it's for the new farmer's market. They need a landing area to store materials for construction. be in the city parking lot south of the proposed new kitchen, where the east-west alley is. Well, you can put it on the monitor there.
Is there, I just curious, was there another location looked at? Is this not a brand newly paved parking lot that we're going to be storing equipment on?
I don't know if that's brand new paved.
Or is it next to it that's,
It's,
That's the new parking lot.
yeah,
Area is.
the orange area, is that where they're asking to store the equipment?
Well, not equipment, material,
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
concrete bricks.
okay, gotcha. I was making sure, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, Aaron, is that, would that have been your question?
I mean, as long as they clean it up afterwards, it should be all right.
Yeah, so we're, well, yeah, it's a local. I would assume they would make sure that they're cleaned out, so, okay.
I understood.
Exactly. Chad, you're okay with it then?
yeah.
So where are they putting it?
New parking,
In the new parking lot?
yeah.
It's just materials, so they're not storing heavy equipment or anything over there.
That was my concern.
Materials were big space too.
Yeah, and then the dates on this, Chad?
Yeah, from now until completion, so in December, probably.
Yeah, okay. That's a hard one for me, especially with summer events and stuff like that, and you're going to be taking up the extra parking that we just put in downtown for that reason. This is a tough one for me. I'm gonna table this. I'm gonna make a motion to table this city street closure request only because I want to get clarification on this. Make sure that everybody within the city departments are okay with this, especially parks and planning and zoning.
Okay.
You know, I mean, they work really hard on getting things like this done. So I want to make sure that they're okay with this too. So I'll make a motion to table the city street closure request for next week.
Second?
Call for question.
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Levi Jones?
Yes. All right. Next is applications for curb street cut, NIPSCO, 422 Mall Road.
Yes, they're gonna do boring, so it won't be a street cut. It's for a gas line to the new car wash.
It's coming along.
It is.
I heard Popeyes has windows in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll make a motion to approve the application for curb street cut for NIPSCO at 422 Mall Road.
Second?
Call for question.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
Chris Martin?
Yes. All right. Thank you, Chad.
Well,
Next up is Code Enforcement's weekly report. Randy? Good afternoon.
I'll make this quick.
I know, I see that.
Last week, we sent out 32 notices for trash. We had 58 properties that we got cleared. I've still got 38 that are pending. We sent out 2 citations last week, 2 notices to appear. 7 more properties were brought in, and we had 4 property cleanups ordered. We didn't tag any more cars last week. We had 1 that got moved by the owner, and we got 2 that are pending. We sent 71 first notices for grass last week. We had 59 that were cleared from the week before, and 38 that we had to send over to the street department. And we have no properties coming in today.
That's impressive. Here we are, getting into June. No property cleanups ordered. That's awesome. Exactly. Yep, next week's a different week. I'll make a motion to approve the Code Enforcement Weekly Report.
Second?
Call for question.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
Chris Martin?
Yes. Thank you so much, Randy. All right, next is electrical licenses. Everyone has submitted the documentation and it has gone through. So I will make a motion to approve the electrical licenses for Felipe Gomez, Max Nimblick, Michael Barth III, doing business as Barth Electric Company Incorporated, Chuck Williams, doing business as Omni Electric LLC, John Houston, doing business as Houston Electric Incorporated, and Mike Atwell.
Second?
Question?
Chris Martin?
Yes.
Levi Jones?
Yes.
All right. Board member comments. Levi?
One.
Yes. Pacers won. And the Iron Horses. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 5 to go, we got a championship. Absolutely. The Logansport Iron Horses won last night, beat Kokomo to advance into the playoffs. So rookie team, first team in the Team BL, at least in Logan Sports region, and made it to the playoffs, beating Kokomo. So it's exciting stuff happening in Logan Sports. You know, got a new trash service. We got Popeyes has windows. The car wash is ready for a gas line. I mean, we're moving and grooving, right? That's right, exactly. All right. Miscellaneous business and any matters now to be considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. And seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Call for question.
Levi Jones,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. We are adjourned.